Welcome to the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast, your one stop shop for all your fantasy advice, tips, tricks, do's and don'ts, and all the sports handicapping you can think of. Here we go. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Parlay Fantasy Football Podcast. It is your host, Matt. And we are up and running on YouTube. Okay, I'm here with my guys. Now that you guys can see their pretty faces, except for Jason, because his little sombrero covers. There it is. There's Jason. And Shane in his Chiefs cap. Mr. Chiefs fan. How we doing tonight, boys?
I was down bad this week. My bets were shit. Shit. But I'm here, and I'm ready to make up for it. And I'm sorry for y'all.
I'm ready to make up for it.
Thank God we had Matt to
y'all.
carry us. That's all I have to say. Somebody has to.
I think you're forgetting about one other person that's wearing this fire ass sombrero.
I mean, how could we miss you in your fire hydrant orange jersey?
For those that don't know who missed out last week, your boy Matt and your boy Jay went 3-0. Both of us 6-0 combined. What is up, my guy?
Let's go.
I texted Matt the other day, and I asked him if he knew, and he was like, "Holy shit!" They hit. And I was like, "Hey, we back, baby," and that's all that matters because Matt is riding a hot streak, and we got some winners for y'all this week.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm excited. We're excited to be back in the studio. Well, I guess not really studio because now that you can see, we're clearly not together. Okay, we're in separate areas. Shocker. No, we're excited to be back though and talk football and fantasy and sports betting. If you guys want to continue to follow us on Twitter, you can find me at Matt_ParlayFF. You can find Jay at JasonParlayFF. And you can find Shane at ShaneParlayFF. If you want to follow us on Instagram, that would be fantastic. It's at TheParlayFF. We're continuing to put down content, guys. We're continuing to post. And like our subscribe counts, it keeps growing. We are on episode like 29 or 30. And we just can't thank everything that you guys have done for us. We continue to appreciate all the support. We hope that continues. And you guys can continue to share because, guys, we absolutely love doing this. Go ahead, Shane.
Matt, quick thing. What are we all drinking tonight? That's one thing I want to know because I haven't got to ask that question yet. In like all 30 episodes. So I want to know what y'all are drinking. Matt, I could have guessed that.
The camo, baby. The camo Busch Light can. That's how we do it. That's how we do it in Kansas. Shane, you should know that.
I actually got a sample from a customer that was in one of my stores of a Stag 2015. So I'm sipping on that, and I've been sipping on that all night. And I know that's a weird flex. I know. It's the first time I've ever been given the opportunity to drink this, and I thought it'd be a cool thing to do on stream while the Astros are playing. But
I finally finished the bottle. Mine was the Jack Daniel's Bonded today. It took me almost 2 months to finish it. But it was great. It was a good bottle. I'll probably have to go get another one, but I'm just enjoying the ride of trying new ones. And if anybody out there has some tips for me to go try out, Jason and I love bourbon and whiskey and stuff like that. So hit us up, chat with us.
Boom.
It's time.
All right, guys. as you guys know, it is Thursday, and we know what happens on Thursdays. It's time for the Parlay Fade. Shane and Jay, take it away.
Oh, it is beautiful day.
Beautiful day.
For those of you that didn't follow my picks last week. But it is also a beautiful day because we are back with the bets this week, and I promise I'm gonna make it up to you guys. So after a bunch of research, I've come up with the perfect parlay, the perfect teaser combo for y'all. And I'm gonna just go.
You need it.
I do.
After last week, bro, it was like, hey, I need a Hail Mary parlay.
Dude, I'm so sad because I had the teaser right. And the fucking Bengals, man. I would have even been positive for the bets of my week. I would have been fine. I would have been 2-1.
Yeah,
and the Bengals just
see the thing
pissed down their leg.
the thing that pisses me off about the Bengals Browns game is that the Browns, since the Bengals have drafted Joe Burrow, have dominated them.
Exposed.
And have dominated them and just make them feel like the ugly stepchild that they are. And for some reason, we fell into that trap, Shane.
Yeah, I'm really depressed about it. But that is the past, Jason. This is today.
But you do not get the honor this week.
All
you know
right,
who
fine.
does get the honors of this week to start off their best bets?
I hope it's Matt.
Quack. Quack. Quack.
We need some
Quack. Quack.
Need some
Quack.
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 Jason, I like that. You guys can see I'm wearing my Mighty Ducks hoodie. That's how we do it. That's
Gorn
my jam.
Bombay, baby. The Flying V.
That's right. It's currently on the back of the sweatshirt is Charlie Conway. So, that's why I got the C right here. That's why I'm wearing the C tonight, boys, because I'm in captain's chair tonight.
So, Matt, you're hot right now. You're in the driver's seat. You're undefeated week last week. You're back in the action. Back to 5-7 overall for the week or for the year. Who do you have? What are your locks?
All right, guys. So my first lock of the week is two teams that haven't been playing very well. But you look at their names and you're like, boy, these are juggernauts. Okay, it is the Rams and the Buccaneers. I'm taking over 42.5. That is my first lock. That is probably one of my favorite plays this week. Go ahead, Shane. I know you want to say something.
I was just going to say that is spicy, and I love it.
Spicy. Come on, give me some of that spice, guys. So that's my first one of the week. My second one is Seattle playing at Arizona. Seattle is plus 1.5, I think. I believe they're plus.
It went up to +2, +2, +1.5, whatever book that you have. But I don't think you're going with the points, are you, Matt?
Nope. I'm going with the money line. Seattle.
You crazy bastard. I love it.
The Seattle money line, boys. That's how I'm doing it. My last one is the Saints -3 versus Baltimore. Saints at home. Give me New Orleans.
Are you're taking 3 or you're taking 3.5? 3 at 110, 3.5 at 120.
I'm going to let Shane answer that question. I'm having some headphone difficulties. You guys take it away.
I think Matt wants to take it at 3.5 with Shane.
I agree. I think that that's where I'm taking it, Jason. I was pointing to Matt because I was like, yes, I'm riding with that bet.
Yeah.
The Saints are one of my top picks. Actually, they are my lock of the week. So Matt capped that off really well there. that's my true lock of the week at Saints 3.5. Getting that extra half point is key because that's a key number to cross. And I do think that the Saints actually could sneak out and win this game, especially with the injuries that are on Baltimore's side and the Saints being the weirdly dynamic offense that they are this year. Plus, fun fact, the Saints defense has not allowed a touchdown to a tight end all year. So that's just an added bonus to kind of the thought process there of why that's happening.
Mark Andrews, the Isaiah
Likely,
Likely, yeah.
Big bonus
Makes
for
sense right there.
their great run defense, and they don't allow touchdowns to tight ends, and they can continue to just take advantage of their strengths, and you continue to see the strong Saints D. They will come out at the right side of that 3.5. Jason, you want me to give you the rest of my picks, or are you wanting to?
Yeah, no, I love. Go through it. I love the first pick just because Baltimore loves or tends to blow leads throughout the game. So yeah, keep on going.
Oh yeah. So we have the next pick. Matt also hit on, and mine is the Seahawks. But I'm taking the spread here. The money line is juicy. I do like it because they are the dogs here, and the nice thing is that they are, well, if you would have taken this on the early line, you would have gotten it at 6.5, Jason. 6.5. You know, playing in Arizona, though, it is, Arizona's no man's land, man. So it's basically no home field advantage.
They haven't looked well all year, and to cap that, it looks like Arizona just doesn't have an identity with the offense and or defense at the moment. So I kind of love the pick just because Geno Smith is balling and their defense looks good.
Plus, always bet against Cliff Kingsbury when he's the favorite at home. Always take him when he's the favorite away. That is a tried and true method.
Call of Duty just came out.
Call of Duty just came out.
I don't think
weekend.
I don't think Kyler Murray's KD is over 1.
He is not
at the moment.
Yeah, he has not opened the playbook all week.
Yeah, we can check that out. We can check those websites out. We'll give you those later on this week, y'all.
Yeah. All right, Jay. My third pick is the Falcons plus 3.5. They did me fucking dirty this past week by not covering.
I know.
But
you did it to us both.
I'm here for it. The Chargers are banged up. They're banged up bad, and the Falcons are gonna continue to do what they do, and that's gonna be pound the shit out of the rock, and apparently maybe throw some passes to Kyle Pitts. So we'll see if that continues, but I do like them at the 3.5. The key point there to cross that.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, though, again, if you got them on the early line, it was 7.5, which would have been beautiful. Another key marker, that plus 0.5 on the 7 points. So I actually got them at 6.5, Jay. But my bet for the episode, I bet them on the look-ahead line on Sunday, and I got them at 6.5. But for the sake of the show, I will take them at today's rate of 3.5.
No. If you actually put the bet down, I will give you the credit for the bet that's already put down. I just need proof, and we will give you that on the show. But yes, for the audience and the fans that listen to us, I need the pick based on the line at the moment.
Yeah, and so the current line at the moment is plus 3.5. So we will.
And you're going to take it?
I will take the plus 3.5.
Okay.
I still think they cover, even though the line has dropped substantially. I do have a bonus pick this week to try to make it up to y'all.
Yeah.
And it's against the dog shit Packers out there.
I hope it hits.
Me too. They backdoor covered this week, which was kind of bonkers. I'm taking the Lions plus 3.5. Even with the trade of TJ Hawkinson, I feel like the Sun God could show his light on this game. And I also think that DeAndre Swift and crew should bolster their offense enough to truly make a difference. The Packers just are very uninspiring at this point. Any chance to bet against them at this point feels good. So
I agree. Vegas is on the Packers just like they are on a couple other teams where they're high on, to where the spreads are kind of confusing, but at the same time, it's a good opportunity to make some money based on those close spreads and or plus money underdogs.
yes, and
I agree.
again, it's that key 3.5. That's the key. Is it's over 3.
Yeah.
And so, I'm going to shoot for those this week. I'm not going to get too fancy with it. That 3.5 is a key point, so I'm going to take it.
So you already know what time it is, guys.
Texans time?
I went 3-0 last week for y'all. It is not Texas time. Astros are down bad, and we'll talk about that next week whenever we're the World Series champions. But it's okay. We'll leave that for next week. I got 3 freaking picks for y'all that are phenomenal. I am riding the Kirk Cousins non-primetime game bandwagon. Give me the 3.5 versus the Commanders. That line is too small based on Heineke. Hey, Heineke, good for you. You were one of my locks last week. I love how you came back and showed that you could command that offense and throw the ball to Scary Terry. You are a dog. Not this week, though. Give me Kirk Cousins. Give me the Vikings on the road. That's my lock. Second off, Shane, I'm not going to go against you, but I got to pick on this game. Packers-Lions. The Packers offense wakes the F up this week. They score. Lions are going to at least score 2 to 3 TDs. It is going to be an over 49.5 point ball game. I feel like each team scores 3 TDs, and the Packers might score 4 or 5 this week. This is a wake-up game. This is an eye-opening game. And if not for the Packers, the Lions are just going to roll them, and they're going to score 35 points, and the Packers are going to put up 17-21. There we go. 17 doesn't win. They're going to score 20-21. Lastly, Pats. Pats, give me them at 5.5. I don't remember or recall the last time a rookie or a backup quarterback has come into Lambeau Field and beat the Patriots. Sam Ehlinger, I faded you last week. Texas is not back this week. We are not back. Give me the Pats at home, 5.5. We are riding the Pats. I don't know who's going to be the signal caller back there. I don't care. Give me Bill Belichick versus a just non-starting quarterback. Those are my locks of the week. We ready for the fire and ice?
I think we are. I think we lost Matt here, so we're just going to keep rolling. But I only have I have 3 fires right now, and I have 1 ice for the cheat here, Jay. How many do you got?
I got 2 fires and I got 1 ice, but I have 2 coming up right now.
You have 2 ices coming up right now?
Yeah. I just got a second ice.
Let's just roll our fires out here real quick. I have another fringe ice, but I'm not sure if I want to put my name on it yet.
Yeah, give me your fire.
My two fires for this week. One is an ad if he's available, or someone you should go get. So that's my third one. My first fire is King Devin Duvernay. We are locking in the double D's on this bad boy. He is going to have a great...
Double D, baby. Go get them double Ds.
Look, he's going to have a great game. The Ravens are going to have to look somewhere, and with Mark Andrews banged up, that possibility of Gus the Bus not playing, we're going to have to kind of roll it. And I think that they'll have to look Devin's way a little bit extra, especially if Andrews truly doesn't play. My other fire for this week is Tyler Conklin.
Wow.
I hate the Jets. I hate the Jets. I'll say it. Zach Wilson looks like Mitch Trubisky 2.0. But Conklin looks for real. And Wilson has to throw the ball to somebody. And his name is not Elijah Moore. His name is Tyler Conklin. So he's put up fantastic weeks, 3 straight weeks that they played. He looks great. I continue to think that trend will continue to show itself.
Give me your ice while we're at it.
Oh, hold on. I got the extra.
Oh yeah, you got one more. Yeah.
The ad of the week, if he's available out there, is Kyren motherfucking Williams for the Rams. Darrell Henderson has looked bad. Kyren looked like he had.
He doesn't look
role.
healthy.
No, and Kyren looked like he had a role. He had a role before he got hurt. So if he had a role before he got hurt, and they're willing to give Rivers touches, I think when Kyren comes back, you're going to see a true flip of the script, and Kyron's going to be the beneficiary of that. He'll be the lead back in that backfield. If he's out there, go get him. He's definitely worth the ad, especially if you're weak at the running back spot. And do you want me just to roll into my ice?
Yeah, roll with it.
Rashad Bateman. Drop him in redraft. I'm calling it now. If you're in Dynasty, this is a great buy low point. But if you're in redraft, this is a cut your losses, move on situation. I don't know how to be more frank than that. It's not looking good for Bateman. He's banged up. They think that his injury is worse than it is. If he continues to be hampered by it, we may not see him until late in the season. And at that point, it may be too late for him to be fantasy relevant. So, at this point, he's in the cooler for me. I'm not saying he's done for, but he's definitely in the cooler. I don't know if he'll make his way back out. And then my other ice pick, Jason, is going to hurt me. It's going to hurt my soul. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Robert Woods.
Okay.
That offense is not going to throw the ball. They are atrocious.
Garbage.
That's the polite way to say it. It is rough skis out here. It is hard out here for a pimp, and they are not looking good. Robert Woods looks like he isn't going to get the touches. Looks like he isn't going to have a healthy quarterback. Malik Willis threw one pass in the second half. That is not enough to get it done. That's it. That's all she wrote per Robert Woods here with the Tennessee Titans this year. He is droppable in my book.
I love that. And I also think the Chiefs at 12.5 is kind of low, and we'll keep an eye on that game because I think they're going to blow them out, especially if Willis plays. Let me go, Matt, hit me up with his picks, and I am going to go over them for y'all. His 2 fire picks that he has this week are going to be Isaiah Pacheco. I love it. With the aspect of a big-time points game and a blowout game to where they can get up early and Pacheco could possibly get in and get a bulk or majority of the carries to see what he looks like. I love the pick because I feel like he will get volume in the second half. Then he had a kind of a shocker, Hawkinson. After a trade. Really? You think he's going to get a decent amount of target volume out of there? I like it because I thought the same thing for CMC whenever our CMC owners, he got traded. I know CMC did go to Stanford, and I think Hawkinson is a dumbass who went to Iowa who might just be a hillbilly. So I think Matt might just be dumb and from a Midwestern state around Iowa who doesn't know what he's talking about. But hey, that's just my opinion. Hawkinson, I don't mind it, but I don't love it. So it is what it is for him. He just texted me this. Ice. Antonio Gibson. Really? Okay. Don't hate it. They're splitting carries in the backfield in Washington at the moment. You never really know who's going to get the bulk of the carries. It's running back by committee back there. So Who knows? Matt might get screwed like he did with Kyle Pitts last week, and Gibson might put up 20 points.
Maybe.
Or he could be right.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't happen very often, but I mean, Matt's not here to stand up for himself, so I'm just going to be here running my mouth and talk shit. But I do love the Antonio Gibson pick for him to be iced this upcoming week. Now, last but not least, my fire and ice picks. I got 2 fire picks for you. Romeo Dubs, I feel like he's going to have a field day versus the Detroit Lions secondary. This is a get-right game for the Green Bay Packers. Who told y'all last week? Who told y'all last week we were going to cover? Who told y'all? Y'all, I told you it was going to be, it's not sexy. It's not going to be sexy. It's not going to be sexy. But Buffalo doesn't know how to blow teams out. It's not sexy, but it freaking happens. Romeo Dubs is a big game this week. Give me him for a fire pick. I'm going to ride the other hot hand. Give me Fields.
Hell yeah.
Fields have a great game this week. I know. Everybody's so down bad on the Chicago Bears, but Miami Dolphins, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? You haven't done a damn thing since Dan Marino. I haven't seen one good defensive play that's come out of y'all's camp. Y'all let Detroit put up 25-plus points last week. 27, I think, if I'm correct, for a show. Give me Justin Fields to have a phenomenal game. He's going to put up over 20 fantasy points this week.
Ooh.
Ice everybody on the Jets, and I'm done.
He said mic drop. He said the Jets are done.
Mic drop. Throws in 7, baby. Throws in 7.
I like your picks, Jay. I like your picks, especially Justin Fields there. I do really think he has a breakout opportunity. Yeah, I have no qualms with your picks. Jason, do you have a parlay for this week?
I do not.
You do not have a parlay.
No, I'm going straights only.
That's the first for you.
Yep, I can't do a parlay this week.
I have a 3-legger.
Yeah.
The Bears +5.
Yeah.
The Commanders +3.5.
Yep.
The Seahawks +2. A $10 bet to net $69. The key number is 69 here. But listen, I think that those are all pretty key numbers. I don't necessarily love the fact the Seahawks are +2. Again, I would love that number to be closer to that 3.5 point.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the ugliest number in the world. It is not the number 1. So we'll take them there at 2 and feel pretty good about it. I actually also am rolling that into a teaser. Just a little three-team teaser for +160 odds. So that means that your $10 bet next to $26.
Are you a how many point teaser for those teams?
A 6-point teaser. I always do 6-point
6
teasers.
point, okay.
Yeah. Anytime you hear me talk about that on the show, it's always a 6-point teaser. I don't get too cute with that. The 6 points is all you need for most of those. So, teasing for reference for y'all out there who aren't the greatest at maths. I struggle with them sometimes myself. Bears +11, Washington
education, baby.
+9.5. And Seahawks +8 is what that teaser would be. So keep it on locks, y'all. It has been real. We will hit you all up on the flippity flop.
Yeah, hey, y'all, if you have any questions about lines or games, bourbon, whatever, hit us up on Instagram, Twitter, doesn't matter. We got y'all. We're always on there. We answer pretty quickly. So we got you guys. See you guys.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Share with your friends. Tell us what's up. Let's go. All right, later, y'all.